Good morning, reader friends! Book Dragon Erin here, and coming at you with another BookTube video. Before we get into the video itself, I just want to show you something really cool that I have been working on for so long. Let me show it to you now. Say hello to my sleepy little co-host, and tell me if you are in awe of my corner-to-corner stitch black butler quilt. I have blue and white for Ciel and purple and black for Sebastian. I was debating about crocheting stars to add to this quilt, but I have decided against it because I think my work can speak for itself with a pretty border to go around it as well. Yes, besides reading books and writing books, I also crochet, and this is about 3 months of work. My hands are aching and my fingers are numb, but I love the way this is coming out and I can't wait to show you guys when it's done. Now getting into my book review of Camp Half-Blood Confidential by Rick Riordan. This book is a young adult fiction, mythological fiction novel that focuses on Greek mythology. I would probably have to say that Greek mythology is my favorite sort of mythology to read about, so it's a wonder to me how I have not been as obsessed with this series in the past as I am fascinated by it now. Camp Half-Blood Confidential is book 2.5 of the Trials of Apollo series, and in that series we have a few other books by Rick Riordan include Now, as far as the summary goes for Camp Half-Blood Confidential, this book is told in multiple points of view. Percy Jackson and the other residents of Camp Half-Blood watch a gods-awful camp orientation video created by the god Apollo, and they answer questions. What is this place really? Do I get to keep the t-shirt? Can we check out the divine cabins? Are we allowed to read up on magical landmarks? Can we consult the training arenas? This, that, and the other thing. Camp Half-Blood Confidential explores more than just the buildings and the campgrounds. It also includes information that can only be learned from those who live in Camp Half-Blood as well. Campers don't always exist in harmony because of ancient feuds going on between their godly parents. The camp isn't always run with superior efficiency, and prophecies aren't flowing in regularity. This book is about stories from heroes who have called Camp Half-Blood home or who've passed through on their way to their next adventure. Starting out with the tale of our beloved Chiron, we readers get a history based on his immortal years of experience, and there are divine words from Apollo himself. Coffee is a must-have today. Definitely a very cool quick read novel, and I read it in less than a day, and it was so worth it. When the Percy Jackson series first came out, my parents were absolutely obsessed with the series, so it's only logical for me to read about fictional twists of Rick Riordan's Greek-inspired literature and go more in depth with the Riordan mythology. That is now my new fascination, and sometime this year in 2022, I will definitely be reading The Lightning Thief. I really liked Chiron's introduction. He is an immortal centaur who has the wheelchair when he's in the mortal world, and I honestly didn't know that centaurs hate when people ask for horseback rides, but it does make sense, so that was amusing to me. And I mean, if I was a centaur maiden, I would hate for people to ride me too. Not what I meant, but moving on. It is said that in the Percy Jackson movies that a lot of demigods have ADHD, and it does make sense. Do I have proof? Just read one of Apollo's monologues in this book and you might agree that he seems very high-strung and optimistically chaotic. Thus my conclusion that he has ADHD as well. Does this book make me want to read the rest of Rick Riordan's books? Yes, absolutely. Why have I not read these books sooner? I am so missing out, as my parents have been saying for the past, I don't know how long since the movies came out and the books came out. Anyway, my parents read the whole Percy Jackson series and they have been saying that I am missing out. Do I agree with them? Yes. And one of my goals for 2022 is to read the whole Percy Jackson series and see if I absolutely love it like my parents did. Now, as far as ratings go, Amazon rates the book 4.8 out of 5 stars, Barnes & Noble rates the book 5 out of 5 stars, Common Sense Media rates the book 3 out of 5 stars, Goodreads rates the book 4.2 out of 5 stars, and according to Google users, 96% of readers enjoyed this book. My rating for this book, 3 out of 5 stars. I didn't hate it, and I didn't dislike it. I liked it, but I didn't love it and didn't consider it a favorite, so that's my rating of 3 out of 5 stars. Now for the final notes. This book was published May 2nd of 2017. This book is 139 pages long. It will take very little time to read this book. With Bestseller Rankings, this book is ranked number 10 in children's short stories, number 23 in children's Greek and Roman myths, and number 47 in children's short story collections. Anyway, that is all for today, so if you enjoyed this video, like this video, comment which Olympian house you would belong to because I would love to know, and on the special edition DVD with the Olympian house test, I have taken it multiple times and every single time I get the same answer. I am a daughter of Athena, so I guess I'm the half-sister of Annabeth, which I think is so cool because she is my favorite character in the series. And also, subscribe to my BookTube channel if you want more bookish videos like this one, and hit that notification button to get weekly updates on my new uploads. I post every Sunday, just so you guys know. So keep on reading and have a great rest of the week, everyone.